Hello and welcome back to another episode of Ben Wheat's Bonanza Pilot. Today we're going to do yet another somewhat questionable thing. We are flying this Bonanza, well, not specifically this Bonanza, but a Bonanza just like it, into a cow field that, to my knowledge, no aircraft has ever landed in before.
Hello, my name is Stanley. We're going to pre-flight this airplane and then we're going to take you up in the air. So sit back and fasten your seatbelt. That's about it. Come on, let's go flying. Okay, cut.
One time we won a north wind, we don't have it. Well, I actually kind of want a south wind because I much prefer taking off downhill than I do uphill. I do not want to try that. Downhill, I ain't worried about that at all. The landing is going to be a little bit more interesting because we're going downhill instead of uphill, but not enough to be 40 feet across 1,200 feet. That's not a major issue for me.
So first things first, I think it's important that we talk about how exactly, or why exactly, we would take an old 70-plus-year-old Bonanza into a field that has not even been graded or in any way prepared other than mowing to accommodate the aircraft. So these Bonanzas are not your typical Bonanza. These are the E-Series Bonanzas, which are notable from 1947 to 1956, notable for the E-Series engine, which was a pressure carbureted engine that preceded the later IO470s, IO520s, and IO550s that you may be familiar with. These aircraft usually came anywhere from 185 horsepower up to 225 horsepower. The airplane that we will be using to fly into this field, my brother's 1948 A35 Bonanza, has a 225 horsepower E-engine, which gives it a pretty reasonable power to rate ratio. As they added heavier engines over time, yes, it gave them more horsepower, but that came with a trade-off where they had to beef up a lot of the internal structures, adding weight. And in aviation, weight is everything, and the heavier you make the airplane, no matter how much horsepower, you're still having to use similar horsepower per pound to get the aircraft into the air. So these aircraft allow us, with the lighter weight, lower horsepower engine, to actually perform very well in short field situations.
Alright, your side shot. Okay, your door's latched. Mine's latched. We're all latched. Goody. No drops. We got a gear down. Light, arrow, mixture, prop, fuel. You ready? Got 2300. Good RPMs, good pressures. Speed. Yeah, I ain't worried about this thing at all. Here, coming up. M. Okay. Are you scared? More nervous for the plane than myself. I ain't worried about, well, that's the only thing to be scared about. We're not going to hurt ourselves. But always the airplane. Okay, we're going to do an inspection pass. We're going to do a wheels down, but not committed pass. And then we're going to do our landing. Or, I mean, we're going to try a landing. We can do as many approaches as we need to, but first off, I just want to get a feel for what it's like coming in. Through that little Death Star Valley that we have there. The trenches. This will make sure the cows are good and gone. Yeah. Alright, this is going to be a faster pass. And just make sure there's no obvious obstructions. We're going to keep our speed up because I don't care what people say. You do an inspection pass fast because if I lose an engine down there, I want all the altitude I can possibly have. And I'll just offset it to the right or to the left because there's trees pretty much to the right once I get through the little valley. We just got these trees to this end. Otherwise, nothing really to worry about. Got a few birds off on that end, so we need to keep that in mind. I wonder what they're flying around. Alright, we'll go ahead and get our gear down. This one is going to be a low approach, and we'll try to get our wheels down if we can. If not, it's not the end of the world. Alright, prop is in higher PM. Gear is down. I've got a light, I've got an arrow. And these neighbors are going to love that we do our final right over there. House. Alright, gear is down. I've got light, arrow, fixture's full rich, prop is in higher PM. We got plenty of fuel on our left. We're indicating left. And gear is down. I'm going to hop over these trees, then descend, let it drop down a little bit. Nice, nice, nice. Oh yeah, it feels good. And we can actually, I mean, with this momentum, we can pretty much climb up right over the trees. We got that out if we needed it. Flaps are gonna come up, we'll come back around. Oh yeah, it feels fine. I mean, it's no manicured runway, but it's a cow field. Not gonna get much better than that. Alright, this one's for all the marbles.
So that one actually looks pretty decent.
Oh yeah, I'd go on any one of those. No worries at all. Alright, so gear is still down. Light arrow, mixture's full rich, prop is in higher PM. Our gear is down. We are not landing gear up on your new property. Yeah, that felt good. Again, you just don't realize how little weight is actually on your wheels compared to a car. It's just not even comparable. Gear is down. Mixture full rich, prop is in higher PM, and we got fuel. And our flaps are coming in. Gear is down. Assume the position. And we are good on speed. Our wheels are down. We got brakes. And we're over our trees. Getting down into our zone here. Not to do it.
Rough.
Oh, it's a little rough.
Bad.
It'd be a lot better if we had a little more stopping room, but I mean, not a problem at all, as long as you're on speed. Part of the problem is this thing
Taking off would be better today, but landing would be much better uphill.
Oh,
You have a
definitely.
3-foot obstacle.
We'd be stopped, I mean, by our little ramp there. Yeah, I mean, you're going so much downhill. It seems like, wow, man, it takes so much to stop, but it's just because you have such a pretty steep hill.
It is a relatively steep hill.
Again, this is like, we're so used to either pavement or like runways that have been graded down to practically a road. But this is not bad at all for just a random field. Okay, we're all buckled in, you're buckled in, I'm buckled in. We're looking for good RPMs, good pressures, and we'll be out of here. Ready?
Yep.
All right.
2300.
We got our RPMs, we got our pressures. We got speed. We got did a little ramp there. And we're already pretty much airborne. There we go. I mean, no worries. This is a hot day. And
Yeah,
it's
piece
still
of
doing
cake.
just fine. And we'll just for practice, we're gonna veer off. Oh no, we gotta clear this way. Right over the house. Here's coming up. And now we gotta turn this way. And we'll climb out along the road. Nice. Alright, flaps are down, gears down, mixture, prop, fuel is good, and we got an arrow. That's my only confirmation. And we got brakes. You definitely want to check your brakes on landing through a runway like that.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Ben Week's Bonanza Pilot. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing to the channel and ring the bell notification because I don't know when I'm going to post another video and you definitely don't know. So if you'd like to see it when it comes out, ring that notification bell. It will let you know in the 3 years to 6 years when I decide to actually post another video. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys as viewers and the comments you leave. It's always fun. I read them all. We have a great community here on the channel. So as always, clear skies, and I'll see you on the next one.